Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
We have already started here. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself.
He's tried one! Just off target.
Jorginho really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
That's an imaginative pass. Ambitious ball here.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Tries to play it through.
There's the shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Roberto Carlos. And we're not going to make any further progress now.
Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Olise.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gerrard. Serginho. Oh, this is a very good run. Gattuso. Deftly away. Cafu aims beyond the defence. Ball's gone out of play. Baresi. And it's Serginho. Knocks it into space. Olise. And the... Can he finish?
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position.
Inter really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Cafu clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Yaya Toure.
And it's Bale. Cafu. Driving forward. Oh, some tackle that. Cafu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Gattuso, and he cuts out the supply. And now they can clear their lines. He is through here. Olise! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Oh, this looks sharp. That's a shade optimistic. Nicely weighted ball. Drives it in. And he's there to clear it. Gattuso. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Forlan. He's a sharp little ball here. That is good alertness. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
There will be 1 minute.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes, it's there! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Inter certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, smashing header! They've scored! The second half sparked straight into life. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Bale. Now that's a fine challenge. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Baresi shows the will to win the ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. It's Forlan! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Bale. Probing pass. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. somewhat off target. Figo, good driving run.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Gattuso, and it's Bale. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Serginho, lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pass is just off target. Gerrard, looking to play him in. Nicely worked. Forlan, oh, that was vital. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bergkamp. Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Drogba. Saka. In once more. And he's taking shoots. And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 5.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Rijkaard, Figo, looking to go deep. Crossed in once more. Drogba absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pizarro. Can he latch on to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Maradona. Baresi. Played back in. Figo. Now it's Pizarro. Spread out to the left. And this is Cruyff. Baresi gets rid without sophistication. Rijkaard. Now it's Maradona. And it's Figo. Threads one in. Pizarro picks it up out wide. Oh, that's nice.
3 minutes at a time.
Quick look, then plays it in. That has been knocked clear. Short changes him with that pass. think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Saka. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Nesta.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
And a quick announcement.
Well,
for
after
the
all of
benefit
that, Jim,
anybody who
what are you
has found
thinking?
themselves a
Well,
little
Peter,
lost today.
I really
Please
couldn't
look
see
at the
what
screen
this
for
team was
information
trying
on
to
how to find
achieve,
your way
whether it's the
around the
manager's
stadium.
message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And all that remains for me is to thank...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Federico Chiesa, I think is a very unique style of play. He's considered a wide player, but one that's unpredictable and especially dangerous if he's allowed to get his head down and start running at defenders.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now there's a fine ball. Fiore. And Hakimi. And it's McKennie. Julio Cesar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fiore. Bellingham. Distributed tidily. Chiesa. Messi. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Hakimi. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And the through ball. Bullish header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
And this is Forlan. Now it's Figo. Olise. And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Olise played in terrific header, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bellingham gets it clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu, Rijkaard, and this is Figo. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, what a climb! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played back in. Mbappe! Harmlessly behind. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu, and he's managed to get free. Cafu, big header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's come to nothing. That's an imaginative pass. Looking here to chip it through. Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. He gets me! Oh, it's come off the upright. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they've switched it over to the other side. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bellingham. That is good strength. Well read, nice interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Tries to play it through. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0. He's in space and looking for options. And he lines up a cross. That is a brilliant interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Inter Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Forlan with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Chiesa. And it's Alexander-Arnold. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Olise! Oh, that's incredible! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And that's put paid to a promising move. No, that's been intercepted. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Olise is standing over this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. Olise! Defending of the desperate variety.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 15. Viene sostituito con il numero 9.
Hakimi, swung over. Toure spots it and intercepts. Not the most convincing of passes. Nicely weighted ball. Bigo receives it in a wide position. Shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Toure gathers from the goal kick. And that has left him in a heap. Nesta is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. And he's straight offside. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Hakimi, Cafu, too strong for his opponent there. He is through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Messi, and it's Hakimi. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. Oh, super find. Oh, that's that. Shot a goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Olise can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Olise. Can he get on the end of this? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Chance for a shot! Oh, got to be quick to recover this. Cross needs to be good. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Numero
fact.
19. Numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14.
Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Haaland. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Neymar. Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's in on... It's Neymar! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
And that should get the job done. Nesta. Julio Cesar punts it upfield. That pass has been well intercepted. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Takes a shot!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. And it's made its way to him. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Hakimi. And it's Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Quick look, then plays it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Threads one in. Oh, good ball! Can he finish? A case now of complete control.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Now that looks a decent ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he find the finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Inter Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So, a breakthrough already. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Kukçu with the clearance. Kukçu. Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Roberto Carlos. Crosses it in, he's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, there. Certainly. Bullish header! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tail
and pull it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, that's well spotted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Oh, really well played.
Out towards the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Big header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So can they do it again? Cleared away. He's having a go. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Back into the middle. And this is Bale. Short changes him with that pass. He's under a lot of pressure there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bigo gets into some space, looking to play him in. Forlan, now it's Figo. Very nearly half an hour gone here. It's gone for a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Makalele gets a foot in here. Koundé is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And he's managed to get free. Hullet. Toure gets over and intercepts. And that was very necessary. Lofted upfield. And that should get the job done. The defender is not giving up on this. Bigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It's a good run down the right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has been knocked clear. Galatasaray have their second corner now. Oh, what a climb! And again! Goal! Galatasaray! And they've got their lead back. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Not the most accurate pass. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, he's found support out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And this is Forlan. It's a loose ball. Saliba wins the duel this time. And the counter is on. Now it's Messi.
Might want to be careful there.
Galatasaray have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Great effort, but no way through. Corner number 3 coming up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And this is Bale, drives it in. Real chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time.
And there's the end of the first half.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Messi, Bale. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Julio Cesar, in the context of the game, he must save it.
And Julio Cesar somehow saves it.
Cross into the box. That's a cute ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Yaya Toure.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Figo tries to cross.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Kukçu.
Bale.
Oh, well played, well played.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Can he get it through? Julio Cesar getting this one clear. That has not gone well. Now it's Messi. Baresi makes the interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting!
Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Cruyff. Good chance here! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substitution.
delivers with whip. Saliba clears. Chance! And again! In he goes again. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And it didn't take him long. And the shot! He's got a goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And now he has two. Galatasaray are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Threads one in. Cruyff shoots! So to play, and it is a goal kick. That pass has been well intercepted. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Mbappe really needed to...
And the finish! Galatasaray get their fourth corner. Bullet! And that has flown over.
Bullet really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Bale. Messi. Bullet. Bale! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Number 18, Neymar.
Galatasaray are having a ball here.
Number 14.
It's going to be another throw. Vieira. Rodri, the man synonymous with solidity. It's Park Ji-sung. He is just caressing the ball.
Has been indicated.
And they've got rid. Oh no, what has happened here? He's in a great position here. He is through here. Big chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
This is the time you need that pace.
Baresi promptly onto that, and it's been given away. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's got tall. Oh, crucial block. That's going to go a long way. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Neymar. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Hello everybody, and this is
Your reflections then, Jim.
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball.
Pizarro! Oh, it's hit the post! Timber does really well there, strong defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, Red, nice interception. Messi is the guilty party there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Tries to play it through. Pizarro. Now it's Forlan. Tries to pass it through. And he's taking no chances there. Tries to... He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Pizarro certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Inter Milan are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Hugo. Here's Deco. That ball looks a good one. There's no flag, and he's on his way. It's Forlan! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Forlan certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And we have our very first corner. Khan claims comfortable. Ajax are looking to go forward now. And it's Hakimi. Out for a throw. Nesta. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, good spread. So it is still 0-0. Threads one in. Hazard. Hazard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Inter! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been...
It's Forlan! Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Not the most convincing of passes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great... There's the shot! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's their second corner of the game. Deco! They want to be quick to recover this. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Vigo picks it up out wide. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Inter Milan take the lead. And that's definitely not his best. Deco. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a throw-in. Mbappe, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. And Messi! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rafinha, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. Rafinha applies the finish! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Inter Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Roberto Carlos. Oh, smashing header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Pizarro probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Timber is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu. And it's Deco. Nicely spread. Forlan. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Has a shot! And now they can spring out of defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Ajax really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cafu, Inter Milan, finding their passes. Rafinha could move up a gear here. Nesta cuts it out. And it's Deco. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos. That's a good ball out wide. And he's well positioned here. And a chance! Yes, he's done it! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Can he get on the end of this? Looking for options for movement. And he's straight offside. Saliba. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That pass has been well intercepted. Saliba looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, it's come loose. Rijkaard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Knocks it into space. And this is Forlan. Forlan crosses.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
They're urging it. Goes for a shot! Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's really well manoeuvred. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. And here's Figo. And he's managed to get free. Oh, takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Deco is there, and he can pick it up. Nice looking ball. That is good alertness. Julio Cesar. Cruyff. No way through, so back it comes. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be... He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Deco. Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. 4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Deco. Figo delivered. Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And look at his... And that will be the final act. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Pissarro gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients for a
today's
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I don't think we...
And Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, this looks sharp. Played out towards the right wing. He is through here. Figo delivers. Real chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Fenerbahce are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Roberto Carlos can get it clear. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Forlan. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, well sorted out. There's a sharp little ball here. Stojkovic. Can he get it through? In by Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Stojkovic.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And we have our very first corner. Gerrard! Just off target. Figo. It's a good run down the right. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And this is Batistuta. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Aviati, in the context of the game, he must save it. He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Raul. Looking to play him in. Ambitious ball here. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Otto. Looking for options for movement. Forlan. And this is Cruyff. Figo. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's charged, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's been given away. Kusanov getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Zanetti. Sends it crossfield. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Short changes him with that pass. Zanetti. Now there's a fine ball. Incoming delivery. Corner. So, third corner of the game. Batistuta! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Now it's Figo. Tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Saka. Saka is flagged offside. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, such a clever touch. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Figo. That's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. And he's forced to go back. Adams cuts it out. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, important interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, they can break here, and this is Forlan. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Roberto Carlos could try cutting it. He gets big! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. And it's half-time here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Can he get on the end of this?
He's in plenty of space here.
Abiati claims it, safe hands.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now that looks a decent ball. That's good play. Batistuta.
And Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a throw. Serginho. Played out to the left flank. Scholes.
Forlan. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Stojkovic. Fenerbahce are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed.
Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it up. How very smart. He just got it right.
Forlan really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Threads one in. Played into space out wide. Baresi. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Stojkovic. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Stojkovic. Now it's Scholes. In with the challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Forlan has it out wide and in space. Drives it. A header! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Toure is there, and he can pick it up. Yaya Toure. And he's on his way! Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh no, what has happened here? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Figo. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roll! That's another chance.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's a cute ball. And they win it back again. He won't be happy with that one. Forlan has given away a free kick.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And he steered it beyond the post.
Batistuta has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Baresi. That's Figo.
Can he stop it going out?
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Figo. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. Might want to be careful there.
It's Figo! Oh, yes, it's there!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Forlan. And it's Deco.
Forlan. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Now it's Cruyff.
Shifted it to the flank. Fenerbahce needed that. They really needed it.
4 added minutes
Simply
has been
brilliant
indicated.
defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found a way through. Look at the space here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Baresi.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Shot could be on. Forlan! He's got it all! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Forlan, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
That's Park Ji-sung. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Looking for options for movement. Olise receives it in a good... but Forlan! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
I think the manager's reactions here sum it up perfectly. He fully expected that to go in.
Oh, what a mistake! Tries to pass it through. And the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Serginho. It's Park Ji-sung. Alexander-Arnold. That's Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's delightful. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So
it's Forlan! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos, he's got away. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Olise. Might be danger here. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Overhit and out of play. Roberto Carlos gathers from the goal kick. Great vision. That's Forlan! And that has been clubbed away. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position, and he whips it in. And a chance! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Ukraine looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Forlan. He's picked his way. And the finish! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
An instinctive delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Roberto Carlos. The ball has bounced loose now. Serginho. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Olise. Now it's Mbappe. He's cut it out. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Olise. Vigo gets into a good position. Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's made it... Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Vigo. Pass is just off target. Vigo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's been shifted off it.
Indicated.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Inter certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal.
Those of
They
you
need to
making their
keep
way
pushing,
home on public
keep imposing.
transportation today,
Don't leave the
please
door
watch the
open
screen
for the
train
opposition.
departure times from all local
Inter
major
Milan
stations.
in control at half-time, 2-0. And the action is back underway. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. So what can they make of this? Looking for the run. And here's Pizarro.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Great ball, and he's in here. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rodri, out to the right. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. It's a sharp pass. Serginho cuts it out. And that is a little undercooked. Alexander-Arnold. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared without hesitation. Has a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Rodri brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Pizarro. Inter Milan with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And they've got rid. Rijkaard. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, it's come loose. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Vigo. Looking to play him in. Forlan gets flagged offside.
It's just beyond his reach. And this is Forlan. And it's Rijkaard. Gets a good foot in there. Rice running with the ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that is masterful defending. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Van Dijk. Played into space. Some resolute defending there. And now they can clear their lines. Rice. Nice defending, physical and effective. Cafu. And this is Pizarro. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Tries to play it through. Park Ji-sung.
That's good play from him.
It's a good header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
That is good alertness. Now it's Olise. Played out towards the right wing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Takes a shot! And that's a throw-in. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And we have our very first corner. And that was somewhat errant. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Forlan. Rijkaard. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Chooses to go cross-field. Park Ji-sung. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out of play for a throw. Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes down, but nothing given. Olise was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Backward it goes. And this is Pizarro. He's having a hit! Marquinhos. Rodri. Toure does really well to win the ball there. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide, and that's gone loose. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Van Dijk has been caught there, it's a foul. Serginho. Now he's off and running. Not the most accurate pass. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's good running with the ball. And he's got the beating of his man. Messi. And that will be it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Forlan picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
He's picked his way through. Big chance, corner. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Ukraine have the chance to go the other way. That pass has been well intercepted. That's
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's being urged to shoot. And this... Yaya Toure! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest.
Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Swung over. Park Ji-sung might just make this. Oh, that's well spotted. Great defending, strong and determined. Figo takes aim and big header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Forlan ready to try one.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Figo! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter.
It's Forlan! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yaya Toure. That could spell... Great chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Corner number 3 coming up. Ukraine are looking to go forward now. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. What a throw in. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Forlan is herring after that one. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, smashing header! Goal, Ukraine! And it's Ukraine who take the lead. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Van Basten.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van Basten, he's a sharp little ball here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Ukraine have reclaimed it. And it's Serginho. Rosicki. Rosicki will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Figo.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Park Ji-sung, who does have an assist to his name. Not the most accurate pass. 5 minutes till the break. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Van Dijk. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Figo. Great vision. And this is Forlan. Forlan! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Serginho. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but not Forlan! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 66.
So off we go once more.
Coming on the field.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Park Ji-sung. For Rice. And it's Rodri. Eder Militao. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. And it's Rosicki. Rosicki going face-to-face with his great rival, Serginho.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Forlan. And it's Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? That's been cut out, well played. Rosicki. For Messi. Baresi. Nesta. It's a pretty loose pass. And the counter is on. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And they've got a throw. Inter Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. That has been cut short. Park Ji-sung might just make this. Now it's Rosicki. Park Ji-sung is wide and looking to get onto this.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Toure gets it clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Taken back almost at once.
Pretty robust defending.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though. Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Costa Curta has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Picked out, big chance! It's in! Inter are back in business. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It carries far too far and out of play. Just about up to 75 minutes. That has been slung wide. It's a promising position. Serginho's cross. He's there and gets it away. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Now it's Cruyff. He's in space and looking for options. Crosses it in. And that should get the job done. Scholes. Wits.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. He's found some... Goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Sporting are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He has found the way through. He's being urged to shoot, and up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of...
There's the shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Vinicius Junior gets it. Can he finish? Figo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is lovely. Cross to the back post. Forlan. And he's in. Van der Vaart! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Bigo gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Van der Vaart's cross. Oh, what shoots! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place.
Climbs up big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Looking for options for movement. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Has a look and plays it forward. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Messi, he's found a way through. And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. And the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pinged towards the front line. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bigo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get rid. Rijkaard. Vids. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Vids. There he goes, motoring forward. Van der Vaart. Here's Deco. Now, can they get him away? Bigo providing an outlet on that flank. Vinicius Junior. Wits. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Scholes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Out to the left it goes. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Beckenbauer. It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. And he can clear it away. Taken back almost at once. And it's Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Sporting have reclaimed it. And it's Wirtz. Aimed beyond the defence. Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
For neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Sporting take the lead, and he's managed to gift it back. Tries to play it through, and the pass is intercepted. Looking for a runner. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Distributed tidily. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
And the through ball. That's going to go a long way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Yaya Toure. Almost an hour gone.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Vigo. Well timed, excellent interception. Costa Curta. Sporting finding their passes, driving through the middle. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Here's a sharp little ball here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Forlan. That's a good ball out wide. Van der Vaart looking to play him in. Van Dijk with the clearance. And the counter is on. Vinicius Junior, who's set up one goal so far. And he has shown him a yellow card.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Cruyff. Well, that's well spotted. Scholes. That looks a good ball through. He can get that clear. Scholes! A real chance and a real let-off. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Good ball, good take. Serginho. Great vision. Now it's Forlan. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He gets big. No, not the best of headers.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Batistuta. Messi. And he's running through. Oh, robust challenge. And he's heaved it away. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? That is a great pick out. Cruyff. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should.
And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Scores! That's a half-decent try.
Scholes is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 11. Número 10. Messi. Número 21. Número 20. Vão dar os seus lugares.
And they're quick to get it back.
Número 41.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Bale. Número 15.
Out for a throw.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Kupchu. Mbappe. Toure cuts it out.
Vamos ter
And it's
3 minutos
Marquinhos.
de compensação.
And the number on the board is 3. And he cuts out the supply. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That is good alertness. DiMarco threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him. He's got full, and that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
Caros espectadores, prestem
What are your
atenção ao
thoughts on
ecrã.
today's game then?